Hi everyone, this is Zad and I welcome all of you to this video. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss the chapter 1 of class 9th political science, which is what is democracy, why democracy. So this is going to be the first part of this chapter, in which we will go through the overview, the definition of democracy. So in this chapter, what we have to discuss, we have to look onto that what is democracy, what are the features of democracy, and distinguish between the democratic form of government and non-democratic form of government. So I think you have heard about different types of government. The first, I just told you that the first one is democracy. You can say monarchy, okay, or you can say a constitutional monarchy. So or the very popular one, which is a dictatorship. So all these are mentioned. They are the different types of government. Okay, so democracy is one of them. So if we look into the definition of democracy, so the topic for us is what is democracy. So you can see there are a lot of conversation which is given here between a teacher and the students. So we do not have uh, a lot of information from here. So we will directly jump into the etymology of the word democracy. So etymology means the origin of the word, you can say. So the word democracy comes from a Greek word which is demokratia. Okay, so in Greek the word demos, which means people, and kratia means rule. So basically democracy is a word which is made from two Greek words, which is demos and kratia. Demos means people. Okay, so demos means people and kratia means rule. Okay, so the rule by people is democracy. Now we have a very important thing here, which is a quote of Abraham Lincoln on the democracy. He said that democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So Abraham Lincoln was a former president of United States of America. He said that the democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Okay, I hope this introduction about the democracy, that what is democracy, is clear. Now, if we move to the simple definition of democracy, so we will find out that democracy is a form of government. You can see here, democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. Now, if we take example for a democratic nation, so India is a true democratic country. Now, why I'm saying that India is a true democratic, we will look into this topic further in this chapter, the true democracy or the false democracy. Okay, so if we take example of India, India is obviously a democratic country. So how India is a democratic country? If we go through the definition, that democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. Now think of that who are the rulers in India? Obviously those people who are get elected to the election by the people of India. So basically they are the rulers of India, and those rulers are elected by us, means the people of the country. So basically this definition fits for India for being a democratic country. Now if we take example of the different countries, so in Myanmar there was an army rule, which is definitely not a democratic form of nation, because those army rulers were not elected by the people, obviously. The another country, which is Chile, which is in South America, there was a dictator called who was Pinochet, and they are also not elected by the people. So that's why they are called dictators. They are not chosen by the people. They are the dictators who have accumulated the whole power in their hand. So that's why they are called dictators. Now if we talk about the Saudi Arabia, okay, so Saudi Arabia is not a democratic country. It is a monarchy country where the head of the government or head of the country is a monarch or king, which is obviously not chosen by the people. He is king because he is born into a royal family. So if we use the definition, please look into this highlighted part, that if we use this definition in an unthinking manner, we will end up calling almost every government that holds election a democracy. So if we have to go through the definition which says that the government in which rulers are elected by the people, it means that any country where elections are held are called a democratic country. But this is not the way to define a democratic country. Democratic country, it is not only it is not the only way to determine any country as a democratic country. Okay, if we go through this method, then we will end up calling each and every form of government as a democratic country. This is not the way. So actually we need to carefully distinguish between the government that is democracy and one that is pretend to be. So in this chapter, this is what we have to deal with, that we have to look for the features of democracy. What are the features of democracy, and through what ways we can differentiate the democratic form of government with the non-democratic form of government. So I hope the introductory part of this topic, democracy, is understood by you. So in the next video, which will be the second part of our video, we will discuss the features of democracy. Okay, so I hope you all got this. Meet you in the next video. Thanks a lot.